How you doing? How you doing? And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Petty, and I appreciate you stopping by today. And before we get into today's video, real quick, I know. I just gotta ask you guys to be my John Connors, help me defeat the machines. Smaller channels are really bullied by the algorithm 9 times out of 10, and unless we take the route of doing really exploitive content and everything, it's kind of hard to get ahead of it and everything. So leaving comments, liking the video, hitting that subscribe button, all that stuff is huge. We're currently at 72% of the viewers are not subscribed. Now, if you remember that, it's a little higher than the 70% we were at, so you might be like, oh, Petty, obviously this is driving people away, so your viewers are, you have less subscribers now. No, actually, we've gone up in subscribers, and we've been ticking up in subscribers. So the fact that we've gone from 70% viewers are not subscribed to 72% viewers are not subscribed means my videos are now being shown to more people than they were before, essentially. Now, it's on me that I'm failing to convert that new 2% into subscribers, so I'm sorry. But that's a good thing. That means that what we're doing is working. You guys leaving comments, you guys supporting the videos and everything is getting us out to more faces. So the fact that that number's going up is actually a good thing, because all the other metrics are, seeing that tick up. So I really, really appreciate you guys. Everyone that's been showing love on the videos and everything has been helping and has been pushing us forward. So as a YouTuber, I need to do a better job of actually doing the stuff that we are kind of required to. Otherwise, the system just beats us to death. So I'm going to do my best. But for real, thank you so much to everyone that's supported so far. And if you want to help a smaller channel keep growing and everything, we'd love to see you hit that button. But let's go ahead and talk about something else that, hurts my soul a little bit to have to go over. But you might notice the stuff behind me, which probably have pointed in the other direction. And, well, boys, we got bait. We got bait hard. This is what you would call a bait banner. So if you don't know what this is, the Zhao banner is going to be ending on February 17th, I want to say. And this is going to be the event banner that replaces it for all the stuff that's going on right now. Now you might be wondering to yourself, Patty, why would you call this the bait banner? Well, one, and we could straight up just leave it at that, but our boy over here, Mr. Bennett, has showed up in every bait banner so far before big characters that there is a lot of hype around that people really want. I'm not saying that no new character comes out that people want that doesn't have a Bennett banner before it, but we're noticing a pattern here. I want to say it was either Ganyu, I don't think it was Albedo, because no one was really chomping at the bit to get him. Even though he was cool, he didn't have community hype around him. Hu Tao at this point has some hype, we can say. Everyone wants the ghosty girl, okay? She was originally going to just be a 4-star character until the community put their support behind her, and that is when they made her a 5-star. So I was right, and they're like, wait, wasn't she a 4-star the last time I heard? Yeah, but people like her so much, Genshin went ahead and made her a 5-star. So now you might be wondering, all right, well, what's a bait banner have to do with all this? All right, so it's not officially confirmed yet, but if this banner is starting on the 17th and ending on March 2nd, and we know from MiHoYo's earlier statements about 1.3 when they were releasing details that Hu Tao was coming later in the patch, so it's not waiting all the way until 1.4, which is potentially mid to late March, going off of the 6-week estimate that they've been doing content off of. So it's a pretty safe guess to say that Hu Tao is definitely coming March 2nd and is going to be the banner immediately after this one. Which, again, makes this the bait banner. Okay? This is one where they're going to put characters that people have the propensity to be a little bit desperate for. You know what I mean? Maybe someone out there has been really unlucky, has been saving up some resources and everything, and they just want that Bennett, man. He's the only one they're missing at this point, and they just really need him. And so he's going to pull on that banner, a banner that doesn't have any new characters or anything, and they're not going to have the resources for the next banner. This is 100% bait. And we've only talked about Bennett so far. We've got Ningguang and Barbara too. The supporting cast to this entire banner is better than the banner person themselves. Which, for all you Kaching stands, really, really sorry, but she's kind of meh at best. As far as all the DPS goes, she's gets outshined by a lot of other 5 stars pretty effortlessly. So she's not even an amazing 5-star that would be a huge help to your guys' teams. Honestly, she's kind of an impairment, because if you pull her late game enough, the amount of time and resources you're gonna have to sink into building her is, you're not gonna be able to do anything new. It's not gonna be great for you in the long run. It's detrimental, kind of, no matter how you look at it. So if you pull her on one of your, free-to-play accounts that you just started or something like that, cool. That is a great turn-up character for that. But if you're an established player at this point that has built-out teams, Kaching's not going to do anything for you. Next to nothing. So she's not the reason to pull on the banner. 100% not. This is one of the first times I've seen a banner where the main person is actually the one that people probably want the least. Because again, Ningguang, Bennett, and Barbara. Barbara's a pretty solid healer. She's probably most people's best healer. So getting more of her, that's always a good thing. I don't know if I'd necessarily see her in another banner and be like, oh, talking about bait again. No. But Bennett and Ningguang, right before a new character's probably going to drop, it's kind of a shady business practice, dog. Kind of don't like that this is a repeated pattern that we're seeing. Can we just get new characters that are cool without you trying to get people to pull all their resources the one before it? So, maybe they'll have to spend money on this one. Or I guess they can just wait since they're bad at making decisions. That's the argument every time. That's healthy. That's good. That in no way pits the community against the victimized. Excuse me. Weird thing in my throat. It's wild stuff. But yeah, this is 100% a bait banner, and I do not recommend that you guys pull on this. You should probably save your resources. Now, I'm not sure how the events that are going to be going on during that time are going to tie into it, and if they're going to try and really heavily incentivize people to use those summons then to tie into event rewards. Hopefully, that won't be the case, because that's, just another drain on the resources before a character they know a large part of the community is really hyped for and really wants. So, not a big fan of that stuff. But as far as any predictions for who's going to be in the banner with Hu Tao, I got nothing, dog. At one point we had tried to, pull up a bunch of different, or put together a picture of all the different banners and everything, and kind of guess, okay, we see this person here, here, and here, so maybe we'll see, person B here then, since this person's been all the way over here. I feel like out of the last 6 banners, half of them have had these 2 characters in it. We've had Bennett and Ningguang, like 2 or 3 banners, it feels like, in the last month or 2, which to me just makes me not want to play the guessing game at all, because every so often reason goes out the window and they're just going to throw bait in there. So yeah, we'll see. Other bit of community news that's going on right now, there has been, and I want to say Taiwan, the PS5 version of Genshin Impact has been rated. Essentially, that means it's been giving, like a rating by, I know how the US does it. I'm not sure if what the worldwide standard is, but essentially, like in America, when like a movie or something or a game is done, they'll send it off, and that'll be like whether it's teen, rated everyone. That's where it'll get, you know, its stamp on who it's, you know, kind of supposed to be sold for. I don't know if other markets go by a similar thing, but the fact that we see a PlayStation 5 version being rated in Taiwan means that in the next couple of months we could see a updated PS5 version of the game actually being rolled out. So that's one of the first things you'll see. Also, you keep an eye out for like certain patents and stuff being filed if you're trying to keep track of news like that. But obviously, I don't think Genshin would have had to file any new patents for that. So you wouldn't see any information from there. But like, you know, World of Warcraft leaks and stuff like that about when games are coming usually is someone registering something somewhere and someone going, "Hey guys, I found the paperwork. So that's this situation. They've essentially found some paperwork for the PlayStation 5 version of Genshin showing up. So that might be something that's coming up on the map soon. Outside of that, there's some speculation on some 1.4 stuff. I have seen a couple of sites trying to clickbait and essentially say that, like, whoop, 1.4 is going to be in Uzama, guys. It's 100% confirmed. So we'll see Ayaka then. And no. If anything, from the way we've seen MiHoYo kind of pace the game and character releases in the past, just even if we get in Uzama in 1.4, that does not mean Ayaka is right around the corner. She could still be 3 months from then. We had access to Liyue at the very beginning launch of the game. And then how long did it take for Zhongli to come out? How long did it take for Ganyu to come out? Good couple of months, right? Yeah, good couple of months. So while we will probably get to meet her in more detail whenever 1.4 does, or sorry, whenever in Uzama is actually added, whether or not that's in 1.4 or not, we're not probably going to see Ayaka for a little while. So, Simps, I understand your excitement. You're probably going to get some cutscenes with her when that patch stuff drops. But do not let these sites lead you guys to believe that those characters are right around the corner. It's much more likely that she'll become a playable character halfway to 3/4 of the way through the playthrough of the act. To give you guys some perspective, we're still in Act 1 or 2? Act 2. We're in Act 2 still for Genshin. Act 1 ends when you finish all the Mondstadt stuff at like Adventure Rank level 20, and then you start going to Liyue. So for this entire time, we've been in Act 2. So I'm just trying to make sure that everybody has tempered their expectations to the stuff that we've already seen the game historically do. Is it possible 1.4 drops and Ayaka's in that bitch? Of course. Could very well be. Not the best chance in the world. So I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Don't hit the bait banner, and yeah, do that. Also, quick shout out, we're probably going to try and stream some Valheim tonight. I was not able to do the Rush stream. Those plans kind of completely fell apart, and I decided to instead use that time to basically practice building some more stuff on a build server and kind of flush out my idea of how I want to set up the battle bases, essentially. So keep an eye out. I'll try to resurrect that. I'll probably have to do it either on a larger server or do it in a more ideal location, because I kind of put it in a pain in the ass place to get. So we'll come back to that, and I'll try to get some good Rush streams up. But for tonight, we're probably going to go die in Valheim a whole bunch of times, because I'm not the best at survival games. But everything I've heard about it makes it sound very, very cool. And it actually, I saw some articles about it last night, as one of the most successful Steam launches that they've ever had. It's reached almost Among Us numbers when Among Us was in its peak within its first week. And I know some other content creators are really enjoying it in their spare time and are talking about investing a little bit more time in it. So I think we need to go see what all the hype's about and check out a little Valheim. So keep an eye out. We're definitely going to be trying to stream that later tonight. I don't have an exact time, but sometime after we get this video out and everything, I'm going to get that booted up and going. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate them faces. You have to catch your boy in the next one, cause let me find the button. We out of here. Deuces.